It is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going on this, Peter. These teams have given their all to be here, and let's hope that the biggest stage doesn't scare them.
There's the whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Fernandez gets the nod here. Anything we should note about? And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Simeone running with intent. Delivers the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Lautaro Martinez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And he's managed to get free. Tagliafico simply refused to be outdone there. Paz. Simeone knocks it into space. Molina is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Fernandes. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Otamendi. Paredes. Tagliafico. Looking for options for movement. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. Paz. And Simeone. Paz. Well, that has not gone well.
Algeria definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That's a shade optimistic. Otamendi. Argentina have it back and can go again. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Lautaro Martinez. De Paul. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! And he thumps it clear. And it's Paredes. Algeria are looking to break at pace. Paz. And that was nowhere near his best. He's looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back in once more. And here's the decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Paul with the impressive jump! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Paredes opts for safety. Tagliafico. And Fernandes. And it's Paredes. Romero. And Fernandes. Romero. Tagliafico. And here's the Paul. And he whips it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not...
And Martinez! Oh, it's come off the upright. That has ended up in no man's land. Plays a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Great chance! He's delivered all right! A goal at a really telling moment. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got away. Now he's got space here. Cleared without hesitation. He has found the way through. Simeone. Searching pass he's played there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Romero. Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Paredes. Simeone. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Off the post. It's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The Paul duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Simeone has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Just about up to the hour now. That's destined for the flank. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good ball, good take. Paz. Simeone. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Stood up well to him there. Paredes. That has been slung wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Oh, he's burst through. Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Martinez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution for Algeria, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Martinez might just make this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Martinez being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Martinez! That's put pay to the danger. And it's Fernandez. But he's well positioned here. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitution for Algeria, number 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
He's found a way through. Simeone, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Muscular approach does pay off here. Aimed at the far side.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pass somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Martinez. Paz.
2 added minutes
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Molina does well to get it back. Driving on and making good progress. Neatly clipped into space. And that is that. Argentina are only able to draw, a rather anticlimactic result in view of all the initial euphoria. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
Well, this is one competition that does not believe in meaningless. Every game an indication, an acid test to see where the teams really are with their hopes and ambitions. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, time for the anthems. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. There's the whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Martinez. In with the challenge. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! Outstanding by Martinez! About as smooth as it gets. And it's Argentina in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Schlager. Now it's Sabitzer. He's found a way through. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Paul, Paz going forward. Now it's Kalajic. That is good strength. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking wide. He's in a great position here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Schmidt. De Paul proves too strong. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for options for movement. Martinez. Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And now he has two. Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Paz. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kalajic. Now it's Laimer. And he plays one through. He's having a shot! That's really well cleared. And it's Laimer. Fernandez. Messi. Now it's Kalajic. Romero does really well to win the ball there. That pass has been well intercepted. Sabitzer. Now it's Kalajic. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Alaba. Good ball, good take. Played into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
This looks promising. De Paul and Fernandez, and it's Messi. Molina and Paz. He's found space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Hangs one in. Sabitzer. And it's Paredes. And here's Lautaro Martinez! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's lost his man here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sabitzer threads one in. Kalajic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Molina did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
De Paul knocks it into space. Tagliafico. Nice control. That's going to go a long way. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So the action resumes. Kalajic. Paredes. De Paul. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Quality ball. Now it's Kalajic. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice bit of trick. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a lovely pass. Martinez with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Oh, that's a key interception. Linhart. And it's Lima. Now it's Kalajic. He's picked his way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's shifting through the gears here. He leaps for it. And a neat finish. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Convertido en el minuto 56. Número 14.
Austria may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And it's Fernandez. Kalajic. Schlager. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kalajic. He's beaten the last man. Kalajic. And he was quick to react. Messi. Linhart kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's destined for the flank. Cross into the... He's rising! Well taken goal. Back to within 1. Interesting. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Austria now just needing one.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Sabitzer. Paz. Fernandez. Tries to play it through. He's in! Must be! And a chance! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Austria have opted to make another change here.
Se está realizando un cambio.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Who saw this coming? Argentina are hurt by just about the final punch. Now it's Arnautovic. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's under a lot of pressure there. De Paul. De Paul getting forward. Now he's got space here. De Paul gets into a good position. And he's there to belt it away. He's having a hit! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to retrieve it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that has not gone well.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Paz. Alaba.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
It's Schlager. Paredes. De Paul, who's set up 1 goal so far. Paredes. That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Martinez reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder.